Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another pregnancy update. Hopefully I'm in focus and there's not too much of a glare on my glasses. Amir's home and being a complete goofball, so if you hear giggling or him mimicking me, yeah, that's my 4-year-old. So this will be a week 21 through 26 update. So at 21 weeks, I had diarrhea all week, so that wasn't fun. I was not vomiting or anything. I ended up going into the ER on that Friday. So I got diarrhea that Monday. I went into the ER that Friday because my midwife was concerned. They ran all these tests and everything. Everything came back fine. He was fine. I was not contracting. So they just basically told me to take the gurgling noises, my dishwasher. My office is right next to the kitchen. Ignore that too. Imodium. They told me to take Imodium. So I was taking that to help. Diarrhea just wasn't fun while pregnant, but whatevers. Week 22, I had an updated anatomy scan, and that was because I mentioned he wasn't cooperating in my initial anatomy scan where they could get a good picture of his face and his, just the facial structure, and then they saw that shadow in his abdomen. So they had me take all these tests for cystic fibrosis, Down syndrome, and everything to make sure the shadow in his abdomen wasn't related to that, because usually when they see that shadow, it's related to one of those things. So I did do these cystic fibrosis carrier tests, whatever it's called. I am not a carrier of cystic fibrosis, and all the other tests, the Down syndrome tests and everything, did come back. Basically, they can't say 100% negative, but it's like that 1% or 0 point something percent. So thank God that was good. 23 weeks, I was measuring at 27 pounds. Like I said, the test came back good. Week 25, I started getting awful leg cramps, especially at night. Like I'll wake up and like almost screaming, not screaming, but it just hurts because it'll wake me up out of my sleep. My husband was like, "What the heck is wrong with you?"
Excuse me, Mama. Hello.
Oh God, my belly.
My name is Amir Elliott Davis.
Okay, you don't gotta give your full name. You show him your teeth that are gone? You lost 2 teeth last week. How do you feel about having a baby brother?
Cause he is so huge.
He is. How do you feel about being a big brother?
Big brothers take care of babies.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Do you have anything else to say? He's kicking you. Do you have anything else to say?
Hey guys, welcome to my channel.
Bye. Alright, go to your room. Go to your room so I can finish. Stop, you remove the camera. Back to what I was talking about. Week 25, awful leg cramps. Usually at night when I'm sleeping or around dinner time, sometimes I'll get them. It'll just be like in my foot and a Charlie horse in my leg. It's great. I know people say eat bananas. I ate them a few times before I went to sleep, and the one day that I recently ate them before I went to sleep, I got like 3 back to back. So yeah, trying to stay hydrated, but I don't know, they just kind of fluctuate when they want to act up. 26 weeks, I'm just now 27 weeks today. So week 26, I found out that he dislocated 2 of my ribs when I was at the chiropractor, because I still go to the chiropractor. I go every other week because that gets pricey. And she was adjusting my back and she realized 2 of my ribs were out of place, and she was like, "Oh, I think he kicked them out of place." So that's fun. So that was nice of him. He dislocated 2 of my ribs, I believe on the right side. So she pushed those back in place, and it has been easier since she did that, because I was kind of getting, I don't know, more out of breath. Like I had to really focus on my breathing, and she said that could have been why. I haven't had the problem since she popped back into place on Tuesday, so I'm guessing things were a little off in there. Fun. What else? I did have my recent scan on Wednesday. I had a scan from the high-risk OB that they were sending me to when they saw the shadow in my abdomen, to see if they could still see it on the ultrasound. There was no sign of the shadow. It is completely gone according to the doctor, so I do not have to go back for those appointments. Very happy about that. I do just go to my regular midwife now. I think I have to start going every 2 weeks. So I go this coming Friday, and then it's supposed to be every 2 weeks or so, but she said he's doing good, I'm doing good, so she might push it to 3, and then I can go every 2 weeks. So I'm going into my 3rd trimester next week, which is exciting. Step closer to meeting him. As you can tell, I'm out of breath just because there's a lot going on in there. He's pushing on stuff. It did make me laugh when they were doing my ultrasound though. His head is like super low, so the doctor was concerned, like making sure I wasn't having contractions recently or bleeding. I haven't I haven't experienced any of that. His head is just super low, and his feet are basically right at my ribs. So they just said he's really long. In the ultrasound, I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the picture if I put that in here, but it's hard to tell. But I could tell in the video. His legs and his knees were like bent up a little bit, so you can tell he's really long just from how he's sitting, because I can definitely feel his head super low on my cervix and everything. It's heavy down there. And what else has been going on? He's super active, which is good. I always try to like focus at night to make sure I'm feeling him regularly, because you're supposed to do that, because if you're not feeling your baby move regularly, you should definitely call your OB or midwife, whoever your primary care provider is during your pregnancy. I'm feeling him every day. He's very active. He responds to us talking to him. You can see my belly like doing waves. What else has been going on? My skin is not completely clear, but it's not that bad. Just dealing with it. My nails have been kind of brittle. I know some of you have mentioned this in previous videos. I do have long nails. They grow pretty fast, but they have been chipping off in the corners, or like getting that like peely look to them. I don't know if you can tell, that peely look, and then they end up breaking off a little bit. So I do need to cut them, because it's been like 2 weeks, and this is how fast they grow. In about 2 weeks I'll cut them completely down and they'll be this long again. I don't like having long nails because I do work with mothers and everything, being a doula, and then just having kids. I don't like long nails because I can easily scratch them, so I keep them short usually for the most part. So yes, the brittle nails have been kind of annoying. Other than that, I think that's about it. It's been going on with this little guy. I've been planning for my baby shower because it is in 2 weeks, and my first baby shower with Amir, my mom basically did everything. I just had to show up and like bring a dish for it. So this time around, my best friend is helping me. Thank God for her, because this will be a complete struggle if she was not helping me with this. So we're almost done. I know a couple people, not many people, but if you were curious, I do have a registry. Will I link that below? I guess if you want to know about my registry, just let me know in the comments, or you can message me on Instagram or on here, and then I'll send you my registry info if you want that, I guess. I'm registered on Target and Amazon. You can also search my name and it'll pop up. I think that's about it. I guess I'll give you guys a belly shot. Hopefully I get this in frame pretty well. So this is my belly with the shirt on. This is my belly without my shirt on. We're large and in charge. I really hope this is in frame. We're large and in charge. My Lydia Negra is definitely popping. You can definitely see it. Belly button sticking out depending on how he's facing. I believe his back is out. That's when you can really tell that it's poking out. If not, it's usually flat if his back isn't facing this way. But he is head down. He's in good position for birth later on in a few weeks. Well, it's like 12 weeks.
Hold
on, Miriam, I'm almost done. Okay, hold on. I'm almost done. I can help you. And that's about it. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. Leave comments down below with the questions if you have any that you want me to cover in my next pregnancy update. I do really want to record the birth. I don't know how that's going to go because my husband's going to have to, of course, be in charge of that. So yeah, if you have any other questions, let me know down below. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos, especially when you get to meet this little guy. And thanks for watching.